going to be testing my sleeping bag for the first time. It is currently 23 degrees and it's supposed to get down to 16 right before the sun rises. So I'm going to set up my tent and go from there. Look for a stick and be back in a minute. I found a stick and I am back. I don't remember who I was watching, but someone said that if you get a little stick and put it through the handle of your trekking pole, you can hang your bag up like that so that like mice and stuff can't easily get to it. So I'm gonna do that, get into my sleeping bag, and then we'll be back. So I am in my bag. I've just realized that I don't know what I did with the liner for my bag. I'm hoping I put it in my pack and you can see it's hanging up there. But it's 10:48, so I'm gonna try and get as much sleep as I can. And I'll let you know if I freeze or not. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say that attempt failed. My sleeping pad was not nearly warm enough. My sleeping bag and my liner that I dug out were actually pretty warm, but my back was absolutely freezing and I was gonna stick it out as long as I could, but then I started shivering and I didn't want to get hypothermia, especially like 10 feet from my house, so I decided to just cut the attempt short and I will be getting a new sleeping pad. To me, this looks like the pitch isn't too bad. I don't know if this came out because nothing's like holding it down, but it looks too big for this tent. Guess I'm gonna have to cut this. I was out here for almost an hour and a half, and then I realized that I was freezing. So I abandoned camp. This sleeping pad, I have to say, is not meant for cold weather whatsoever. And then this was freezing. I had the balaclava on and that wasn't keeping the cold out at all. And then this one was just try to keep it from sliding around a little bit. It's supposed to be warmer on Thursday, so hopefully I can at least try to test my sleeping bag out again, because I'm gonna need to beef up my layers a little bit, because that was another issue. So earlier I came out here and I walked a little way down the hill, set up my tent, and I was trying to record it, and then the memory card had too much on it, so it stopped recording and I didn't get most of it. It's currently, I think, like 40 something degrees. One of my 49. One of my weather things said it could get down to 41. but it's not supposed to be super cold. Sometimes there's deer down here, and it's really creepy because they just look at you with their eyeballs. But I don't see any deer out here right now. I don't know if my tent is still standing. Oof. I don't know if my tent is still up because when I set it up earlier, I had it in one spot and it was too rocky. I'm gonna slip and fall down. This is kind of steep. It's too rocky, so I moved it. And then that's when the camera decided to die. Or, not die, but the memory was full. It is really dark out here. I don't know what's crashing in the leaves and what's my, like, plastic stuff making noises. Because I know there's a bear. He was somewhere around here. I don't know if it's still here or if it moved on. Also, the moon is super bright right now. I don't know if that's exactly a full moon, but that's the only light out here. I've made it in my tent, into my sleeping bag. I just have my base layers on, the 250, which will probably be overkill because it's not supposed to get super cold. And this is supposed to be a 10-degree bag. My only worry is the sleeping pad because it doesn't work very well. I've got the little thin thing under it, which I had last time. But the cold was no match for it. And this thing, absolutely freezing. I'm thinking I need to get another pillow for an early start. Well, it's not like early, it's the point of the year when it could either get really cold or really hot. So it's hard to plan for that. It's not supposed to rain tonight. And here I am. So unless something happens, I should be here in the morning. If I don't fall asleep, I'll probably just be up all night. So that'll be fun. And good night. Alrighty, I obviously survived. The tent stayed up and in one piece. Kept sliding around all night into this one corner. I knew the spot wasn't super level, but I thought it was level enough. I'm like on top of the pole right now. 2, this sleeping pad sucks. It's not comfortable. It's not warm whatsoever. My hip hurts from laying on it all night. I had it like completely full and then I emptied it a little bit and then I emptied it a little more and then I was on the ground. Not entirely convinced this is a 10-degree bag because I can feel the cold with this, so I don't know if it just needs like a good shake so the feathers resettle. This thing works pretty well. I'm wondering if I should get the extreme one though. I'm gonna pack up now and go back in the house. It's a little after 6:30. I'm tired of trying to sleep. I can't imagine I got more than 4 hours. I don't know how visible this is gonna be, but you can kind of see the sunrise over there. Still debating on what I want to do about this, because it does fit in the one that I already have, but I have to like really wrestle it to get in there, and I don't really like that. But if I buy like a 20-liter one, I can fit this and my dry clothes in it. And there we go. It's a pretty good view of the sunrise up here. I am back in the house, obviously. I'm almost wondering if I should start looking into hammocks because that was incredibly uncomfortable. or if maybe a new pad would just fix that, but I don't know. So I'll see you next time and have a good day.